seeing this video on Friday. Today's Thursday. Yes, you're hearing this right. I know what day it is. It's Thursday. I'm shooting for Friday's vlog today because of an impending storm. Remnants of a hurricane's coming up the coast. Tomorrow's supposed to be kind of rough, and I'm going to take the wife's SUV, and it's not really set up. I've talked about that before, how it's an older vehicle, doesn't have all the gizwickies in it, doesn't have where it can plug in. It's really temperamental how I play music on it. So I figured shoot it today. It's a gorgeous day. It's 43 degrees. We were just at Paulsboro truck stop. It's okay, I'm taking a different way today. Interstate 295 southbound. Like I said, I always like to change it up once in a while, give a different view. You're always seeing the same road. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week? And have you enjoyed your tech this week? By the way, I'm Mike Dixon. This is Simply Your Device. Welcome to the channel. I'll start off with this. New. It's the first time coming by. Consider joining the membership here. We will ride this pony until it gasps no more. So, buckle up. Thank you for joining us. And for the ones who are still hanging on to the pony, thank you. Thank you for being part of the membership here. So what's going on, Mike? What's your week been? I've been thinking about them before setting up a few things. Let's talk about Luma Fusion and that app coming on. That is a pretty big deal. Now, I had Luma Fusion on my iOS devices. I had it on my iPad and had it on my iPhone. And I found it kind of frustrating. And as much as I tried to use it, especially on the iPad, I was very frustrated. I knew how to use it, or I thought I did. You know, you get a taste for an editor, a video editor, and you kind of like get an idea where to put your videos, your A-roll, B-roll, music, audio, stuff like that. And now I'm going to look into it because I paid for it. Hopefully it will carry over. Hopefully it will carry over to Android. And I'm not going to be happy if I have to pay another $20-some again. But anyway, yeah, Luma Fusion. It's interesting how these editing apps. I've tried Power Director on my phone. Right now, the one I've been using the most is, have you noticed, is Go Filmora. Quite friendly. And let me explain also, on Monday's vlog I had trouble, and it was the craziest thing. So we're shooting on the S22 again today. Director's view in action, and like a dope I hit the button saying, what's this do? And it split the two videos. It split this one and this one. So okay, and I couldn't put them back. I couldn't figure out how to put them back together. So, all right, let me just edit this. Put it in the editor, and for the life of me, my lips were not in sync. And I'm going to try and do today's video without really using an editor. So that ain't jacked up. And the craziest thing, it was just not the Filmora Go Filmora editor. I tried to use the Samsung one, the native one. And as soon as I try to mash these two together, lips out of sync. Actually, the lips were out of sync when I was just using this part. But watching it natively, it worked. It was on time. So I took the front view and used that for Monday's vlog. That was weird. So in other news, Meta decided to lay off. You know, it's a little harsh. Some of these news reports. The one that really got me was on I think it was ABC. They fired 11,000 people. Like, you know, to me, when you're fired, you're just junk. You just don't qualify to have a job for anything. The word fire has a certain meaning to me, and I think to a lot of other people. Laid off, that's a different story. And I'll just say with laid off, but I just had to point that out, that these companies, these news outlets will use a certain word, and I think it's a little too harsh. Especially for the people who really did lose their jobs. Because if I get laid off, man, that sucks, man. Things must be rough. The economy's rough, or our company's having a hard time. When I'm told I'm fired, that means I'm just worthless. I was just an anchor for the company. But let me get back to Meta and laying off 11,000 people. Twitter, well, that's Elon Musk being Elon Musk. Did he really need to lay off all those? That's the press sensationalizing. But what I'm getting at is there's a storm coming. I'm just saying there's, and what does that have to do with tech, Michael? Well, our favorite social app was some people's favorite social app. Laid off 11,000 people. That's saying something. But I was also saying, let me just say this. Is this not just because of the economy, but is it because we are voting with our wallets? Now, I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. I got rid of them. Matter of fact, it's been about a year now. Because my personal view is they're scumbags. I don't care for Zuckerberg. I don't care what he did in the past. I'm not going to forgive him. And I voted with my wallet, and I deleted my accounts. So that is less ad revenue, less they can put their garbage in front, less to mimic, to coerce my. I plead with my wife. I plead with her at times, and she's finally got it. Don't click on the ads from Facebook. I can't get her off of Facebook. It just ain't gonna happen. So the question is this: we've been hearing talk of, and especially the last I heard something with Meta's last report for the financial report. They wasn't like disastrous, but they're not going out of business, but they're definitely not raking in the money like they used to. Is that the reason? One of the reasons why? Or is it truly the economy? I know myself, we just found out a few days ago, one of our customers of 50, well, they're not a customer of 50 years. They've been a customer a little less than that, but they've been here in the Delaware where I work for 50 years, and they're closing up. They're telling people, you want a job with the company still, you're going to have to move to our closest location is somewhere in Virginia. And they're giving him a severance package and all this stuff. But that's something. That's something that they, to me, that's saying something's going on with our economy. And then in turn, what does that have to do with tech is, you know, these phone prices. People are going to be able to afford, I don't know how people can afford these phones now. Put them on a carrier plan so that, you know, if you get a family of 4, the service, the phone, and there are going to be all these deals on Black Friday, but I don't know. Makes me a little bit concerning. Ooh, 11 minutes I've been talking about this. Ah. Anyway, I know I'm forgetting something else. I got Android 13 on the S22. So far, what I've noticed, the icons look a little different in the notification shade. You know, this is maybe, we should call this Android 12S. So far, I haven't really dug into it. So, but first, early impressions is that. Look, let me get out of here. 12 minutes into it. Oh, I'm going to leave a link. That's what it was. Real quick. His name is Curts. CWV, I think is his channel's name. This guy's been making YouTube videos every day. He's over 3,300 plus days of making videos. He made a really cool video of the blood moon in time lapse using his iPhone. I'm going to grab that, put that down at the bottom. I'm out. Let me get out of here real quick. Once again, let me plug this one other thing is there's a link down below. You're looking for a phone service. You're looking for a tryout, a different phone service. Consider Google Fi. I'm really happy with them. Link down below. You sign up. I get 20. You get 20. The 20 helps the channel. 20 helps you start out the service. Yeah, that's what I have to say. I'm Mike Dixon. This is simply your advice. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there if you're in the Northeast. The weather's going to be kind of nasty tomorrow. Well, Friday. Today's Friday. And enjoy your tech. I'm out.